This is Berry TV, where the truth is always in the headline. We'll take you around the world in 5 minutes, so let's get into today's top stories.
The world's most critical oil artery is turning into a geopolitical chokehold. The Strait of Hormuz, responsible for nearly a fifth of global oil supply, is now at the center of a rapidly escalating confrontation that could trigger a global economic shock overnight. Tensions between the United States and Iran are intensifying, with a fragile ceasefire hanging by a thread. U.S. naval forces have enforced a blockade, while Iran accuses Washington of aggressive violations after a cargo ship seizure. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes in Gaza have killed multiple civilians, further destabilizing the region. The economic ripple is immediate. Oil prices are spiking, markets are volatile, and global leaders are scrambling. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance is heading to Pakistan for urgent negotiations, but Iran has not confirmed participation. If Hormuz closes, energy prices could skyrocket worldwide within days. Europe and Asia, heavily dependent on Gulf oil, are especially vulnerable. Analysts warn this could ignite inflation, disrupt supply chains, and push fragile economies into recession. This is no longer a regional conflict, it's a global pressure point. And tonight, the question is simple. How close are we to a full-scale economic shock? A nation that knows earthquakes better than any is now bracing for something worse. Japan is on high alert tonight, fearing a second, potentially devastating seismic strike. After a powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck offshore, Japanese authorities issued tsunami warnings and activated nationwide emergency protocols. What's more alarming, experts warn, this could be a foreshock. Historically, quakes of this magnitude have preceded even larger events. Coastal regions remain on edge, with aftershocks continuing to rattle infrastructure. Japan is a cornerstone of global manufacturing, especially semiconductors and automotive components. Any disruption could ripple across supply chains worldwide. The deeper concern? If a larger quake hits, we could see a humanitarian crisis and economic shock simultaneously. One of the most powerful figures in modern business is stepping aside, and it could reshape the future of tech as we know it. Apple has announced that CEO Tim Cook will step down, transitioning to executive chairman. His successor, longtime executive John Ternus. Cook's tenure transformed Apple into a $4 trillion giant, redefining consumer tech and global supply chains. Leadership transitions at Apple don't just affect Silicon Valley, they move markets. Investors are watching closely for signals on innovation strategy, AI integration, and global manufacturing shifts. This is more than a leadership change, it's a pivot point for the tech industry itself. A bus-sized asteroid is making a close pass by Earth tonight, and while scientists say there's no danger, the moment is a stark reminder of how exposed our planet really is. NASA confirms Asteroid 2026 HJ1 is flying past Earth at a close but safe distance. While harmless, events like this are closely monitored due to the potential risk posed by larger, undetected objects. Planetary defense is becoming a serious global priority. Governments are investing heavily in detection systems and deflection technologies. Because the real story isn't this asteroid, it's the one we might not see coming. Amid global tension, tonight offers a rare moment of awe, a celestial event that's been lighting up skies for over 2,000 years. The Lyrid meteor shower is peaking, with up to 100 meteors per hour possible under ideal conditions. Best viewing is after midnight, away from city lights. No telescope needed, just your eyes and patience. It's a reminder of perspective. While headlines are dominated by conflict and crisis, moments like this reconnect us to something bigger. And sometimes, the most powerful story is the one unfolding silently above us. 8 children. All gone, killed inside what should have been the safest place in the world. Their home. This isn't a random act of violence. This is something far more disturbing, something experts say follows a pattern we keep ignoring. We break down exactly what happened in Louisiana, and the warning signs that may have been missed. On April 19, 2026, in the city of Shreveport, police responded to a call that would quickly turn into one of the deadliest family tragedies in recent U.S. history. When officers arrived, they found what one responder described as blood and bodies everywhere. 8 children had been shot and killed. 7 of them were the suspect's own kids. The victims were between just 3 and 11 years old. 2 women, both connected to the suspect, were also shot. They survived, but with serious injuries. Authorities say the suspect Shamar Elkins, 31 years old, carried out the attack early in the morning. The violence appears to have started with one of the women being shot. Then, Elkins moved toward the children. Some were found in their beds. Others were reportedly trying to escape. At least one child attempted to climb onto the roof to get away. Think about that for a second. A child trying to escape their own home. After the shooting, Elkins fled the scene. He carjacked a vehicle and led police on a chase. That pursuit ended with his death reports indicate either suicide or being shot by police during the confrontation.
That is your short and detailed look at the top stories around the globe today. For continuous coverage and breaking updates, keep it right here on Millie Berry TV. Thank you for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. Have an amazing day.